Viewers and subscribers, welcome back to the channel. My wonderful people, we're going to zoom in today on what Courtly Ambrose had to say, guys, as he's saying that right now he's so frustrated in West Indies cricket. The man said that it's really sad. The West Indies keep on making the same mistake, not getting the right things in place. Ravman Powell was sacked and the team starting to struggle once again, guys. And he's saying that he don't believe that in his lifetime he's going to see West Indies cricket rise again or reach back to the pinnacle of once dominated the world and people look up, bow down to West Indies cricket as the dominant force. He's saying that right now it's really looking not in sight because of some poor judgment from the West Indies people who are in charge. He's saying that there's still hope, still, where, some things can be changed and he bring in other players, past players to help the team, But right now, guys, the team is really bemoans. It's just frustrating, guys, and really sad. You can't answer question when asked when is the West Indies cricket going to come back because every day the West Indies cricketers keep on bringing shame to the great legacy of West Indies. But we're gonna fill you in under all the details, guys. But before we do so, though, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on the post notification bell to be the first alerted whenever a new video is uploaded. And don't forget, drop a like on the video as well. So as I said, people, Coach Ambrose venting, guys, he's really disappointed in the West Indies, guys. He said one moment he think that the team is going to rise again, and then all of a sudden it's just pure poor decision making. It's just sad, guys. It just ruined the West Indies' great legacy. But let's hear what Courtly Ambrose had to say, guys. Alright, let me hear yours for a couple minutes. It's really frustrating. Ambrose bemoans Windies struggled, but believes structural change could turn the tide. My people, while lamenting the current state of West Indies cricket, legendary fast bowler Sir Courtly Ambrose firmly believes the Caribbean side can reclaim its former glory, but only if the right structures are put in place and the right people are involved to guide the next generation. Ambrose pointed out that each series loss is a reminder of the decline of a once mighty cricketing force. Though West Indies have twice won the T20 World Cup since, Ambrose argued that they have struggled for consistency and competitiveness that define their dominant era of the late 20th century. And people, West Indies, I don't know what's wrong with them. Whenever they get a good thing going, guys, it's like they always come and just mess it up, guys. If it's not the coach, if it's not the players, if it's not the administrators, they just always come and mess up such a good thing. So, we're wondering why West Indies stuck where it is or why West Indies, we're not seeing them improving as they would have won. We should not wonder because there's always somebody to come and mess up all the good things that have been doing. And that's the reason why I hear some people say the West Indies is cursed because we have a good set of things. We have something good going on the last 2 years, and all of a sudden, my people, one bad change really ruin everything. Start to make West Indies cricket look like the worst in the world. People start looking down upon us once again after we thought that we have moved on from that shame. But Ambrose continued, guys. It's very, very difficult because coming from the West Indies, we are so accustomed to winning. And every time we turn up to play, everyone expects us to win. Sadly, it's not that anymore. And for me, it's really tough because I am so accustomed to seeing us winning and ruling the world, Ambrose told Royal Gazette. So Ambrose, I make it clear, guys, that him as a fans watching on now and a former player, it's something where he's not pleased with because he love to see his team win. And whenever his team not winning, guys, he make it look like, what, West Indies are in a place where it's not acceptable, guys, in his eyesight. You understand? So, um, Ambrose, who retired in 2000, guys, with 405 test wickets and 225 one-day international wickets as well, reflected on an era when West Indies commanded global respect. Now he admits it is painful to witness the team languish outside the world's top three. And people, when you talk about top three, if you're talking about T20, guys, the West Indies was at third place the last T20 World Cup that played. You know, and then they dropped to fourth, guys. I don't know how far they're gonna drop now after England lost, but it's always something to really worry about because we thought that the team was in a place, or the T20 team was in a place where we could fight for the next title. But right now, people, some bad, poor decisions really costing the team right now. And I think they shouldn't have sacked Rovman as yet because the team was building good. Just 8 months away from the World Cup now, guys. And after Rovman Paul was sacked, we saw Nicholas Puran went. And what's the reason for that, guys? There's a lot of things going on that we don't know, people, and why the players are um, losing interest in representing West Indies because when you look at it, guys, and you see all the rubbish that they have been doing, or the people in charge have been doing, you're wondering why the players are opting to leave West Indies cricket. You understand? All right. Where was I? Every team in the world Every team in world sport goes through a phase where you lose great players and then you rebuild and become a dominant force again. But sadly, for about 2 decades, we have really been struggling and can't seem to get out of that deep hole. He said, it's really frustrating for me as a former cricketer and hard to watch our beloved West Indies team not in the top three in the world. Everywhere I go, people ask me the same question: when is the West Indies team coming back? Ambrose stated. So Ambrose, I tell you, say, is really upsetting and frustrating because he don't know how to answer the people and when they ask him when the West Indies is coming back. I personally want to know that question as well, answer as well, because when is the West Indies coming back? When are we going to be the team that the world look up to? When are we going to command dominance across the globe in cricket? When? The passion of it, we have to dig deep, my people, and the younger generation coming up who are playing cricket, guys, they have to find it in themselves and really dedicate themselves to West Indies cricket. But we know we face a lot in the region, you understand? It's not just want to play, but the financial part, guys, and what we can offer our players, is not much. So a lot of the time, guys, it take guts, or it take really dedication and passion to really continue playing for the region. You understand? So even the style of play, Ambrose said, has changed too. We played a different kind of cricket back then, exciting, and people love that. We still have some exciting players now, but sadly, we can't string enough victories together, and that's frustrating to watch and really sad. The outspoken personality declared. According to Ambrose, a key factor behind the decline in the is the rise of lucrative T20 cricket, or lucrative franchise cricket, which is often prioritized by modern players over international representation. More money, man. Come on, man. Now, if you're surprised, it's more money. Lots of players today are gravitating towards T20 cricket because it's lucrative. You can't really blame the players because one injury can end your career. So I have no problem with players trying to make themselves financially secure for the future, he said. But at the same time, representing your country should be top priority. You must try and find a balance. Most players today just gravitate towards T20 franchise and can't be bothered with Test cricket. But it's just the way of the world. Ambrose added. Ambrose takes immense pride in the West Indies' rich legacy, a tradition he worked hard to uphold during his career. When Sir Vivian Richards, Desmond Haynes, Gordon Greenidge, Geoffrey Dujan, and Malcolm Marshall left, we wanted to continue that tradition of West Indies cricket for as long as we could. Then I retired in 2000 and my good friend Courtney Walsh left in 2001. Since then, we have been going downhill. We still can't seem to get out of that deep hole, and I don't think in my lifetime we'll ever see those glory years again in West Indies cricket. Ambrose open. Yet Ambrose is not without hope. Having said that, I still believe that if you put certain things in place and get certain personnel involved, especially past grades to help nurture these young talents, we can get back to our competitive ways and be a force again in world cricket. But some things have to change. Ambrose, who is level 3 certified coach, ended. So my people, leave your honest thoughts down below, guys. I'm just here to really let you hear what Ambrose had to say, guys. Leave your thoughts down below, alright?